Hello buddies and welcome back to this masterclass for the beginners. He's your guy once again, the Wolf, and today guys we are going to learn something awesomely creative. And that something creative in CSS is how to comment in CSS code. Simple as that. So welcome once again, is your guy the Wolf. So buddies, I'll start off by having this document here and make sure that you save it .html. That's when this will happen by magic. When you type docutype.html and then it predicts and then you hit that, there you have this. So guys, let's start off by defining what are these CSS comments. So CSS comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can help document your source code. So comments are used to explain the code and they may help when you edit the source code at a later date. So when you come back or somebody is just reading your code, can read what you commented there and they can understand what you are doing if they have to continue with what you never did. So comments are normally actually ignored by the browser. So once you run and you have commented there, it's not going to be displayed on the GUI, whatever that is. So CSS comment is also actually it's placed inside this. Let me show you here. So actually there's something like this over here. So comments are placed inside these two less or greater, so you can see something there. So they are placed like that in this element, and actually they normally start like this, backslash and then asterisk, two of them, and then you end up with this, not that but this. Yeah, so whatever you write in between here, and then you run the browser, it's not going to be shown. For example, let's do something here and find out whether that can affect. So I'll start off by creating a p tag. Okay, let me just come back in the head here, and then from my head I put a style there. Let me just remove this for now because it's giving some problem here. Let me just write comments, how to do comments, how to do comments in CSS, right? That's the title for today. And then now let me now put my style here. Remember, so I'll start off by creating a p tag here, and this will be in my style. So I'll create a style, and then I can break it down here, and from in here now I can maybe comment and say and put that asterisk, and I can now say this is a single line comment. Oh, so let me just first of all let me clean this. So I was saying this is a single line. This is a single line comment, and then I end up with stasis. Am I even pronouncing it in the right way? I don't know, but it's not really important. So I'm just going to create a p tag here. Yeah, I have my p tag there, and I just want to have a color. Let's say blue. There you go. And okay, so that is the style in my head, right? So in my body, okay, in my body. Oh, that's not really my thing at all. So in my body, I just want to have a p tag, and in this p tag, I just want to say hello wolf, hello wolf. then I should have another one, so let me just copy this, because all the box we type in without talking. This paragraph, I can say this paragraph is styled CSS. I can put a full stop there, but I don't know why I should do that. Is it grammatically okay or something like that? But that's not my thing, and I'm here. So what should you? Okay, let's run this. So remember what we are doing here. We are just commenting. So we are not doing anything great, but we're just learning how to comment on CSS. Yeah, that's how it speaks. Okay, I'm just going to open this in a browser, so you can see we have a wolf here, and the paragraph is styled with CSS. And yeah, the paragraph is really styled by the CSS. You can see our style in here, and this comment since now synchronized comment. So yeah, that's it. So let's learn the next thing here, which is, so before that you can add comments whenever you want in the code. So you can put them wherever you want. For example, here we just placed it over here, and in fact we can place it somewhere else. Let me just cut this off. I'll just copy, because as we said, add a hold forks. So I just wanna, I can actually place over here. You see, I can choose to put over here. There. This one looks different. Okay, let me just save this and see where it's going to affect. Yeah, over here. So it means that you cannot do this at all. Oh, it was just outside. That's really bad. So even in the middle of the code line, you can do whatever you want. Imagine you can do this. Look at it. So where is my comment? Look, yeah, I got it. This, so I can put it here on the card around here. I can just paste there. It's not going to affect anything. Imagine. So one thing again you should know this is that comments can also span multiple lines. For example, I can just Control C and remove all this. Okay, just leave that. What I'm going to do is just to put a comment around here, this paragraph here. I can do this again and put that asterisk there, and again every time I just finish this one happens. So I can put a multiply in here, and maybe I can say this is multiple line comment. Oh, comment. Where did I do that? So cut this, and you should be remember that was really good. Eh? This is the best thing here. So for example, you can just cut this so that it can look like it's a multiple line comment, right? So you see, you can even space. And if I save it, yeah, let me see. So you can load this again, and there, it's nothing is shown on our GUI over there. So that is it. So let's learn about HTML and the CSS comments. You see, so from the HTML tutorial, you learn that you can add comment to your HTML source by using something like this. Using this. This was in HTML, and then exclamation mark, and you can now put this over here like that, blah blah blah, and then you can continue like that, and then you finish like that. The Southern Africa guy. So yeah, that is it. So this is the syntax for uh, a this is the syntax for HTML way of commenting. So let's do one example here where we use combination of HTML and the CSS comments and see whether they can blend together. So for example, I have to start off by actually let me just come back here. Let me create another file. So new file, this one. So let me just save it as because that one was too dirty. Another one. Let me just say another one. So dot html, then save. So from here I can predict and say write html, then hit. Make sure you remove all this, and yeah, something like that. So from here I just want to do over something here. If I do like this, no, not really that. Actually I should, okay, I have my HTML here. Let me just put some styles shit in my head here. So style, so this one here. So again, here I have space it, remove this, not really necessary, and then here I can have a p tag. This p tag I can give a color. Let me this time let me just do a red one, and this red one here I can now comment in there and say I got some soup in here, beautiful soup. So again, set text color, and that's what it does. And so you can see that I have commented there successfully. And then now I can come back in the body here, and then I can have h2 tag there, h2 tag, h2 tag, h2 tag. Oh, why am I doing that? Okay, I can add and say my head, right? And then now I can come down here, then I can say something. There's something like this. So we wanna see how we do that. There in the CSS, we have seen in CSS, and now it's in HTML. So I can say is, should I just close this before you make me mad? For real, you're making me mad. And I should finish off by this. Yeah, at least. So I can say this paragraph will be red. So I come down here, I do my paragraph there, and I say p tag here. Have your p tag there. Now you can say, I can say, hello, Mr. Wolf. You. Oh. And what else? So again, I should have another p tag. Just have 3 of them. Control copy that. And now this one. I can now say this paragraph styled by CSS, and the last one I can say HTML and the CSS, and start this HTML and the CSS comment and shown in out. Is true. So if I run this, let me run this and see whether these comments are. So this is in the HTML and this is in the CSS. So we have said that HTML and CSS comments are not shown in the output. So if I save this and then I open again, what we have written here is already a good explanatory. So run this, you can see. So there's no problem there. Another one. Oh, another one. First of all, open in a browser then. Yeah, here you are. HTML and CSS comments are now shown. You see the comments that we had in our HTML here. It's not shown at the output. This is the output. So they are not there. And that is it. So guys, thank you so much. This is the end of this lesson for today, and hope that you learned something new. And if you like this, please make sure you subscribe and share with your friends. This is your guy once again, the Wolf.